Football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as...
There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Stade de Reims are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. That is good alertness. Maldini played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Baggio. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Lahm. Now it's Platini. Cruyff. Rodri calmly anticipates. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross needs to be good. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Reims leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Roberto Baggio conjures time and space where few can.
Istiklal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Pelé. Rafael Varane. Roberto Baggio. And it's Hazard.
That was lovely, that.
Hazard. Ferdinand can get it clear. Hazard gets into a good position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lahm. Del Piero. Del Piero. And it's Hazard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lahm. Cruyff. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Here's Rodri. And here's Platini. Looking for the run. Big chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rodri is flagged offside. Maldini. Pass somewhat off target. It's a searching pass. Now this could be a chance. That's a sharp pass. Hazard. Oh, they can break here. Looking to play him in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And this is Del Piero. Reims are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Pelé. James. Pirlo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And this is Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. Lahm. Roberto Baggio, quietly revving up. Maldini. Vieira did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Today that memorabilia from
Some
today's
first
match
half
is
thoughts?
now on sale
Well, it's
in
obvious,
the
Peter,
Stadium
that
Hall.
this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Rose can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we get things going again. Rose leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He's found a way through. Oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Messi. Now it's Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Pirlo! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Azar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rodri. And it's Michel Platini. Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rodri. James.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? For Messi.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Pirlo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's been played through. Can he finish? And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
The attendance for this
Rose
match was
are doing very nicely,
29,813.
thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Maldini cuts out the pass. Time and again they are repelled. Knocks it into space. Oh, super! Can he finish? Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cristiano Ronaldo. And one more try. Goal! And they are right back within touch. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So could they be onto something here? Messi. Lahm. Now it's Totti. Rummenigge. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Defending of the desperate variety. Deftly away. This is a promising build-up. Oh, that was vital. Azar. 75 minutes played. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi.
FC Istiklal
Number
can
22,
now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 6,
FC Istiklal now just needing
coming on
one.
the field.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Number 5,
Stade de Reims clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cruyff. De Jong, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rummenigge. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he's cut it out.
Stade de Reims can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit
has been
now.
indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted. All hands on deck for this one. Rodri tries to clear. Opts to play it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Totti tries to pass it through. Now it's Royce. Oh, he's all alone. Real chance! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.